Have you ever walked into a place that's usually full of life and found it completely empty? A school hallway after hours, a shopping mall early in the morning, a bus stop with no buses, a street that should be loud but isn't. Nothing is wrong, but something feels off. That strange feeling isn't fear, it's something quieter. And oddly enough, it's coming from your brain. We grow up learning what places are for. Schools are for noise, movement, people. Malls are for crowds and conversations. Streets are for cars, footsteps, life. Your brain memorizes these patterns without asking you. So when you enter one of these places and it's empty, your brain notices the mismatch immediately. It's like a sentence that suddenly stops in the middle. The environment is familiar, but the behavior of the space isn't, and your mind doesn't like that. One of the first things that changes in empty places is sound, or more accurately, the lack of it. When a place is busy, sound blends together. You don't notice individual footsteps or small movements, but in an empty space, every sound stands out. Your breathing, your shoes against the floor, even the sound of your thoughts. Silence forces awareness. You become more conscious of yourself, your presence, your movement. And that level of awareness feels uncomfortable because we're not used to it. There's also something deeper happening. For most of human history, empty places were not neutral. An abandoned area could mean danger. No people could mean something drove them away. Silence could mean you needed to be alert. That instinct never left us. So when your brain senses emptiness where activity should be, it quietly switches into observation mode. Not panic, just caution. That's why your body might feel tense, even when you're completely safe. Another strange thing about empty places is how they affect time. Busy places make time move faster. Empty places slow it down. Without distractions, minutes feel longer, moments stretch. That's why being alone in a large, quiet space can feel heavier than being alone in a small one. The space feels bigger than you. And then there's expectation. Empty places remove predictability. In a crowded area, your brain knows what's coming next. People pass by, sounds repeat, movement continues. In an empty place, anything could happen, or nothing at all. And uncertainty, more than fear, is what makes humans uneasy. What makes this feeling truly odd is that the place itself hasn't changed. The walls are the same, the lights are the same, the floor hasn't moved. Only the absence of people has transformed it. The space becomes unfamiliar without actually becoming new, and that's what unsettles us. Empty places remind us that meaning doesn't come from buildings. It comes from presence, from movement, from life. When those things disappear, we're left facing the structure beneath the routine. And for a moment, we see a familiar world without its usual distractions. That's not scary, it's revealing. That's the oddly side of empty places, and once you notice it, you'll feel it every time. Welcome to the oddly side.